What I like about the way the exhibit is organized, where it literally maps out my presence in the streets of East Harlem. That was the beginning of my incorporation as a public artist as well. Not a graffitero, because I was never really interested in graffiti. I was interested in really fine art in the streets, because I was part of that population of people that loved art, but didn't have it within me to actually frequent museums. So I wanted to literally bring the museum to my community. So that's how I guess inadvertently became the street artist. And so what I love about this exhibit is that this effort of mine, this continuous effort to literally like make the streets of New York my gallery, has paid off. It has made me popular with not only my community, but the imagery has also been dots that people have been connecting. And that's where I'm very fascinated, because these dots pertain to people's ancestry, spirituality, cultural presence, you know, and a lot of it has nothing to do with mine personally. And I'm fascinated with that. The exhibit itself, which is within the gallery, incorporates 3 of the many facets of my creative voice. Musical influences were big, Latin music especially. The imagery that I was creating was very much associated with my own personal upbringing and what I was entertaining myself with, which was diaspora, but also Puerto Rican. So I'm listening to a lot of Latin music, a lot of Latin soul, and creating imagery that actually depicted it. There's another portion that is celebrating bodies, which is me embracing just this very classic aesthetic, observing people and depicting them, either in very candid portraits or just very deliberate nude poses. Okay, so there's a portion of the exhibit that is actually dedicated to my spiritual practice, where I'm literally celebrating a specific, what we call a deity, called Shango. So Shango is the West African deity that represents passion, justice, the drum, the dance, in not only the West African tradition, but also in the diaspora, in Cuba, for example, and here. The Tito Puente mosaic that is used in this exhibit was actually created with the intention of actually suggesting that it could be a public art project for a post office. Because at the time, on 123rd and Lexington, the post office was named after Tito Puente. And I had this vision that that post office could use a mosaic of Tito Puente. Tito was a genuine inspiration to me, even from childhood. And it was easy to create this beautiful image of him with the Byzantine technique. So the gorilla is literally a self-portrait. I happen to be a monkey in the Chinese calendar. And the image of a gorilla, especially contemplating and holding his head, to me is very, parallel to my existence and who I am. Because I'm always in a state of wonder and I'm inquiring about, what life is about, I think people that know me don't need this explanation. They know, hey, that's Manny.